Welcome to episode 46 of Tesla Sidekick. Now, today I'm talking about the China trade war and the Gigafactory. The Gigafactory is helping Elon Musk and Tesla with the whole trade war situation because leading up into the trade war, China knows why put tariffs on these cars. They could, but from what I'm seeing, that Tesla's not being affected. Now, many companies, China to exempt Tesla cars from 10% purchase tax. And I think that's because they know that Tesla's investing a lot in the country. Now, it was just found out that China was basically using iPhones to surveil people through an exploit. We've got to be very, very careful about, Teslas are being manufactured in China, and that's fine for the Chinese Teslas to an extent. But we got to be very careful because there have been people saying, there have been reports that Chinese companies are putting these spy chips in phones, and Apple said it was completely false. Now, October 4th, 2018 was when they were doing all this. And here's a post from May. Let's see. Chinese spy chips are found in hardware used by Apple, Amazon, Bloomberg says. Apple, AWS say no way. Now, okay, but we need to be very, very cautious because what is it? If someone invents a technology that is so far advanced of what we have, and this wasn't even an advanced exploit. Now, this is the Tesla podcast, so what's my point in all this? Well, my point is that Tesla isn't being subjected to the same problems that Apple is. And it's odd because Apple could manufacture in America if they wanted to. Over the last few years, they've been making so much cash, Tim Cook could have made that decision. Now, I don't think that he wanted to make that big of a decision as a new CEO just after Steve Jobs. Now, that could have cemented his legacy as someone that was thinking ahead. And here's why. Elon is truly thinking ahead, and he truly was thinking ahead when he started manufacturing his vehicles in America. Not most, but that's been the historical method. American automakers make cars in America, then they outsource later. Well, that's exactly what he's doing. Now, Apple should be doing the opposite. Tesla's building a Gigafactory in Europe as well. The model that Elon is going by, Apple and others should take notice. Create factories around the world, create global supply chains so that you're not shipping these products all around. Create the ability so that countries don't compete too much with each other in dangerous ways. You look at what China's doing right now against the United States, and it's dangerous. It's really dangerous. I'm really concerned about the future of America and around the world. China's becoming such a large superpower that, they just build and build and build. Meanwhile, Americans are like, well, should we build it or shouldn't we build it? We don't know. And we're the richest country, and yet we have all these homeless people. and we're trying to build a wall and keep people out, and it's all a bunch of nonsense. In reality, we need to be focused more, much more on manufacturing, and that's why I love Tesla so much, because of their emphasis on manufacturing. And this China trade war is really proving that, because China knows, well, we can, put a tax, an import tax on these, some tariffs on these Teslas, but they're building a factory here. We're breaking records with the Tesla factory. We want Elon to be on our side. And Tim Cook went and, talked to Donald Trump and said, well, this is going to be unfair for us to compete against, Samsung and South Korea. Okay, understandable. But why aren't you making any, much in America? You're making some stuff, yes. But why aren't you investing more? All this money you have, why aren't you investing full on to really make America unique and great again? Not just manufacturing, but manufacturing villages. Let's think of manufacturing in a completely new way. Let's think of decentralized manufacturing in a new way and creating new supply chains around the world. Now, I understand some stuff is made in America and some stuff is made elsewhere. The thing is, we need to get in the habit of understanding that automation is going to be taking over heavily over the next 30 years. And over that next 30 years, we need to be focused on how are we really building sustainable futures? How are we really building sustainable cities for those futures? The futures are the individuals. Each individual deserves an opportunity for a better future, regardless of where they were born. And suicide rates are going up all around the world. There are many, many issues like that. I mean, the trade war is just another thing to keep us distracted from what's really the problem, and that's that we need to create more. Not that we should do stuff, it's just that we need to. It's how humans work. And there are going to be some, a lot of humans that, assist, but only a small fraction are actually going to be the innovators that push the needle forward. We need to bring those people forward and inspire more people to be those types of people, to devote the years and years to a craft. And if you're not living, working, playing, loving, learning, paying it forward, and devoting that time to developing your craft, you're probably going to start shifting towards death. That's why people start going towards death after retirement. That's why people that don't have any real purpose in life, any real career and stuff like that, oftentimes have drug problems. These are solvable things, but the trade war is not going to solve them. Creating is key. That's why Elon is so unique. Thank you for another episode of Tesla Sidekick. Check out inspirelansing.com. Also go to teslasidekick.com. Thanks. Have a good day.